Good morning, boys and girls. I'm Mario. Mario. Come play the game with me. I'm Mario. Alright, I'm really JT, but we had the fun a little bit, didn't we, Cap Guy? Yep, you're funning. I said we. You got a mouse in your pocket? No. What does that mean? You said we, and but I wasn't included in that. Well, I included you. Okay. Anyway, Cap Guy had probably the best single day on eBay history for him since he started this. 18 sales, actually 17 sales, because one just sold just a minute ago. Almost 800 fish in the bank. Well, sales. Anyway, $800 almost in sales. That's crazy. Yeah, Cap Guy's pretty happy, and he needs all the money he can get for all the stuff going on. Yep. So, positive attitude, run them sales. Hey, that's my part. All right. I'm Mario. No, you're not. You're JT. All right, I'm JT. Well, we're going to get on what we sold because we ain't shipped anything yet. We've been busy playing with Ninja Turtles and got a lot of money there. And there wasn't as many as we thought, but we'll tell you that in a minute, too. Cap Guy will do all that. I'm going to get in trouble. If you like what you're seeing and you learn something, thumbs up, like, view, subscribe. You know the drill. Anyway, y'all have a great Sunday, and Mario's out of here, or JT's out of here. Yep. Mario. Yep, I love Mario. So does he. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, had a great day. Karen and I went through the Ninja Turtles, and turns out, I mean, they don't have the accessories like their little shields and stuff, which would make them a lot more valuable. And obviously, if they were in the package, they'd be even more valuable. But there's a bunch of them, and it turned out to be like 62 of them, not 100. Looking at it, my eyes got big, so I guess I saw more than there were. The big one, the Clang, I think he's called, Krang, Android, he's worth $158 just by himself. That's sold. If he had a brain thing in his belly, then he's worth about 175, 180. But I'll take 150 for one figure, and I haven't sold him yet. But going through the turtle, and I kind of figured the turtles weren't going to be as valuable as the other things like the Bebop and all that, because they were popular and everybody wanted the turtles. Their names, Michelangelo and Leonardo and all that. And so I knew they weren't going to be quite as valuable, and they're not. There's all kinds, football, Jordan, a bunch of others, there's some basic ones. But it's the off ones, the little monsters and things that were around them. And again, I didn't watch the show. Yes, my daughters watched it a little bit when they were little girls, but I don't remember them having any of the toys. And there's nothing wrong with girls playing with boy toys, Journey. I was just stating that I wasn't familiar because my kids didn't watch that stuff. They watched Sesame Street, and they watched Full House, and they watched what's the other one? Saved by the Bell and stuff like that. So as far as toys, they played with Barbies a lot and that kind of stuff. So nothing typical, just that's what they did. So anyway, my phone started dinging. We went through the turtles, and the turtles, there's a bunch of them worth between 10 and 15 each. And then there's a bunch that are worth around 20 each. The only real big one was the big guy, and he's an 11-inch tall figure. I did go back because I remember the lady telling me that there was some figures that were the bigger ones, and I had seen that there was a Jordan one in a 13-inch. He sells for like $200 used. So I ran back over there, and all they had was like 2014 plastic ones, not the harder ones. And they weren't, they were asking more than they were worth. They were asking 8 to 12 a piece, and I didn't even have a conversation. I was just like, you got enough. And then I ran over to Goodwill because a buddy of mine, Creeker, thank you, told me there was a bunch of PS2, PS3, and Wii and all that over at Goodwill here locally. So I ran over there, and there weren't any games. It was the systems. And I did some comping, but they didn't have a power cord for the PS3, and so I went back to the back to look for games. There weren't any, but I saw a ton of ball caps, and I'm talking UE and Roper Smart and some really good ball caps, and some of them were brand new. And I got most of them for $1.16 a piece, so I grabbed a bunch of those. And I've already listed a bunch of that stuff. I haven't listed any Ninja Turtles other than the big guy. I have listed him. And then I listed all the oil cans, and I already have a $35 bid on the Gulf Pride one. It looks like it could sell for $75 or more, but I've already got watchers on it, and I've already got a bid immediately. I did have it on a buy it now too for $80, and I guess he decided to bid and take his chances. So I hope the bid goes above $80. But we'll see. Hey, I only paid $1 for it, so I'll take it. But and I want to say something before I go into the video. When I talk about my sales and good days, I've had bad days. If you've watched my channel, you know that. I'm trying to teach you what I'm finding and what I'm seeing and what I think I know and what I don't know. Good and bad, I'm going to show you. I'm never trying to come off as braggadocious. That's not my goal. That's not my intention at all. I'm just telling you I'm finding stuff, and this is some of the stuff you might want to look for. And just like the turtles, I know nothing about them. I just comp everything and make sure if I see value, or if it's something I may have sold one of them before and I see it again, and there's a bunch of them, and I start looking at years and I see 89, 90, 91, I know that stuff's valuable. Transformers, Power Rangers, all that stuff, if you find a vintage, it's probably got some value. So you learn as you go, and I never know everything. But I got 17 sales to show you, so I better get on with that. The Friday, I went to, if you watched my video a couple days ago, I found a bunch of these, and I paid $4 a piece for them, and I wasn't sure how fast they were going to go, but I cleaned them up, dusted them off, opened them up, checked for batteries. 3 of them used AAAs, double A's, and the other one has its own battery pack. But I found 4 of these. I paid $4 a piece. I put them on for $19.99 with free shipping, because that's kind of what they comped at. I sold 2 yesterday, and my only sell for this morning is the other 2. They're gone. So I don't know my profit on them yet, but I'm guessing maybe $10, $11 per unit. But hey, I'll take a $40, $44 profit. So that's with free shipping, and I'm done with those. Like I said, I paid $4, and I got them just Friday. The next one is going to the land down under. Yes, that's a Men at Work song. This is a Jordan windbreaker. I believe it's 2 or 3X. 2XL. Has a $110 tag on it. And I got this at Ross on the Big Island of Hawaii in Kona when we were there last October. And they had a ton of Jordan stuff. And I still got a bunch of the Jordan. I got a Seattle Seahawks hoodie. That's the military appreciation one. I already sold the Steeler one. And then I had a bunch of San Francisco Garoppolo women's jerseys. And I paid varying amounts for them. This I paid $40 for. And I just sold it to my buddy Nate down under for, I think, what was it? $59.95, I think. Something like that, plus shipping. And of course, it's going to Australia. So I don't know how much it's going to cost, because it's going through the global shipping program. But thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna throw in some turtles with it too. The next item I sold, and I just bought this the other day. I think, was it Friday or Thursday, at a local thrift store. It's the Kinks. It's a band. It's a multi-disc set. I paid 99 cents for this, and I sold it for $29.99 with free shipping. And got to look at some of that stuff too. I don't normally comp CDs, but after Nate showed me their Nirvana, I said, well, I got to start looking at some of that stuff too. So that's what I did. And is that an international? No, that's not an international set. The next one is I paid $1 for this at a yard sale a couple months ago. I got a bunch of NASCAR stuff. This is a Haviland Ganassi Racing, and who's the driver? I don't know. 42, is that Montoya? I know a little bit, not a whole lot, enough to get me dangerous, but they're in great shape. I don't even think he wore most of these. I paid $1 for it, and I sold this for $14.88 with free shipping. So, kind of figure out the thing on that. I'm going to skip one and go to the next one, because I got some big ones. This is part of the Game Used bat. This is Justin Maxwell. Do I have that upside down? Yes, I do. I got these from a bat boy from the Oklahoma City 89er, or Red Hawks now, who used to work in the dugouts, and when they were breaking the bats and they would leave, whether it was the home team or visiting team, the bat boys would take the bats, and it's cracked. But I've sold about 4 or 5 of these. I think I picked up 7, and I'm not getting a ton of money for them. I paid $2.50 a piece. I got them back on May 30th. I sold that for $13.50 plus shipping. It'll cost about $10 to ship that in a USPS tube. So if you don't have those, definitely check those out, because they're good for that kind of stuff. Let's see. Where are they? Oh. And I'll just show you one of these. I picked these up for $11. I paid a little too much for them, but they're New Balance running shoes. Let's see what else can I tell you about them. They're Vazee 2090s, size 11. I paid $11 on 421. I sold these for $24 plus shipping, so I'll make probably not even $10 off those. But that's okay. Shoes are moving and they're gone. I picked this up the other day for 80 cents at a thrift store. Or no, I got this at the bins last week. This is a Ron John Surf Shop Cozumel, and I love these kind of designs. I wear a couple of shirts that are similar to this. If I've never been there, I'm not wearing the shirt, because I just think that's kind of tacky. But hey, to each his own. But there you go. I think, what does this say? XL. Yes, it is. And I paid 80 cents for it at the bins. I sold it for $16 plus shipping. So again, good profit. This one is a bin fine, 18 cents. I almost kept it, but I have enough caps. This is a Texas Ranger canvas cap, and the maker is American Needle, which is it's a Cooperstown collection, I'm sorry, by American Needle. These are pretty good and fairly desirable caps. I mean, you're not going to get a lot of money for them, not like K products or anything, but I paid 18 cents for it and sold it for $12.50 plus shipping. So I'll leave that to the jury. Please don't convict me. All right, the next one, and I always thought these would have more value, but they really don't. I probably won't pick them up anymore, but again, I got this for 18 cents. It's not the most pristine cap, but it's a Monster Energy Huntington tattoo ball cap. It's kind of a, a sized one? It's a flex, kind of a flex fit, but got it for the bins, 18 cents, sold it for $6 plus shipping, so no big deal there. And the next one is Mary Kay. This is a foundation, liquid foundation, Ivory number 7, and it's new in the box. I paid $2.56 for it, sold it for $10.50 plus shipping, so not bad. Where I got the Xbox controllers, I bought that Harley jacket that's got the heater in it, and I bought this element, and this is a heating element that goes in your gloves or your jacket. I did a little more research. They are about $100, $110. There was a tag on here for $100, so I assume that's what they were selling it for at the store, but I got it for $10 at the estate sale. I sold it for $69.99 plus shipping, so that's a good one. That's a good one. The next one is, what did I do with it? I just had it. Here it is. I found this in the bins, and I grabbed it only because of what it said on it. It's just a foil pouch of Atari stickers, and so I didn't even have probably, I hate to say a penny, but that's about it based on weight. I sold it for $9.99, so with free shipping. Ain't sure how I'll ship that yet. And then I sold this one here. This is a Hi, I'm Slim Shady t-shirt, which if you don't follow music like that, and I'm not a big fan, but I listen to a little bit of it, or I have. That's Eminem, and Eminem is, if you find there's another Eminem shirt that's out there, and you probably just need to YouTube it, or Google it, because I can't remember, but There's one out there worth over almost $200 if you find it. What did I get for this? Trying to find it now. Well, I know I sold it. Oh, there it is. I paid $3.99 for it at Salvation Army in Norman when I was making a tour of thrift stores here recently, and I sold it for $22 plus shipping, so $4 into 22. I picked this up the other day, and again, this is that Piccoli shirt I was wearing. This is the movie that goes with it, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and that's Piccoli. Sean Penn later cut his hair and became a more serious actor. Although I thought he was cool on that. No shoes, no shirt, no dice. Paid $2 for it and a yard sale, and I sold it for $11.50 plus shipping, and that'll go in a shipping box. All right, last two items. Yesterday, I had this for $200 for the longest time. I paid $92 for two items, and so I comped them at $46 each. I put this on for $300 originally, never sold it. It looks like it's never been in the water. It looks brand new, and it's a Scuba Pro vest, size medium. It's very heavy. It's gonna be fun shipping that. And anyway, yes, I had an offer the other day for $100, and I turned it down because 46 into 100 after fees, it just wasn't going to be worth my effort, I didn't think. And so I turned it down. I decided to drop it down to about 160 and just see if I'd had it for 200 for a while. Dropped it to 160, and I wasn't going to go below 150 for sure. And a lady bought it yesterday for 160, and she lives in Key West. So thank you for the purchase. I don't think you follow my channel, but thank you anyway. So okay, I got a good profit here. And cha-ching, there went off the light bulb in my head. I've got that regulator that goes with this. But it's, the guy returned it. If you watch my channel, you know that I sold it for $450 to a landlocked guy down in Dallas, Texas. And he said, I can't get the computer to work. Well, I know it's brand new because it's got the film on the regulator. And I mean, nobody would use a regulator and not take the film off of it, I wouldn't think, especially when it's dark colored film. And it's been sitting in here because I wanted to go get it tested and relist it. But I thought, hey, send her a message, see if she's interested. She probably knows something about this stuff since she lives in Key West. And she said, well, I'd be interested, but I'm looking only for Scuba Pro. And I said, well, that's what I got. So I gave her the details. I sent her more pictures, and I said, I don't know anything about it. It's untested. The guy said it didn't work. When I Googled it, it said batteries probably needed for the computer because it may have been sitting in somebody's closet because it's obviously not been used. And I said, if you'll make me a decent offer, I'll sell it to you, and you can test it, but it's going to be as is, untested, so no returns on this thing. And she said, well, what kind of a price are you looking for? And I said, if you'll buy it today, I'll sell it to you for $300 shipped. Well, that's what I did. She took it, sounded like a good deal. And if this thing works, it's probably an $800 regulator anyway. But I paid $46 based on the two comps of each. I sold this for $160. I sold that for $300. I'm good. That's $460 in sales. I lost $20 on the first shipment because I bought the insurance and because of the shipping. But you know, I'm still going to make I'll probably clear after everything close to $400. So, I mean, I'm sorry, I said $300. And with cost of goods and everything, probably $300 profit. So I'll take that. I haven't calculated my profit yet today. I will figure that out and let y'all know tomorrow what I end up with. Like I said, I've got one sale already, and we're out of the Xbox controllers. I probably have some more around here somewhere, but I just didn't mess with them yet. So today I'm going to be doing some listing again. I'm trying to list. I'm well over 2,300, or well, I can't even talk today. 3,300 listings already. I'm over that. So I've got to get some more listings up before the end of the month, and I know they'll give us some more at the you know, in the new month when we go on managed payments. But I'm trying to get as much as I can on there right now. So again, it's almost $800 a day in sales off 17 items, and I'll take it all day long. I hope you guys have the same success. Obviously, this isn't an everyday thing for me, but I'll take it when I can get it. It's probably at least, if not the best day, it's definitely top 2. I haven't gone back to look, but I'm guessing. So I will take it, and I've got some pretty good items on there now. I hope those will sell as well. And y'all have a great rest of your day. I appreciate everybody. Nate, this will ship in the morning. And I appreciate everybody as always. The viewership's kind of down. It's in the 40s and 50s and 60s. I mean, the subs are still 294, but I guess not many people are watching. But it is what it is. Y'all have a great day. The Cap Guy and JT appreciate you as always. And we'll talk to you tomorrow as we always do. Cap Guy out.